Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I was doing Nashville, Tennessee, and out of the darkness I have found this light. I was sailing around the island, and what did I see but this massive structure here that looks all sorts of intimidating and beautiful and well lit. Now that thing is probably full of incredible wool. Oh, wow, and it's like the welcome wagon has just decided to have a bunch of baby wagons that would all chase me to death too. Wow, there's like 800 mobs just there in the water for me. Yay. So there's that at least. So what I want to do is I want to get ashore and get to that awesome structure there, because I'm certain that it contains such mysteries as might just fill my days with joy, my evenings with excitement, my mid-afternoons with tea, and whatever else people eat in the mid-afternoon. Is that an Enderman over there freaking out at me too? I didn't even look at him. Okay, so let's see if we can quickly kill these guys to death, because I don't have time for this. Come on, out of my way. Out of my way. You as well. So that leaves us a spider, which is kind of a pain to kill, but he's busy with the sunlight. He doesn't even care about me anymore. So we'll just kill that guy. We're not going to look at any Endermans. Uh-oh. We looked at an Enderman. Lots of creepers over here too. So on the whole, not the best plan I've ever had. Not that there was really a plan here at all. Also, there's some sort of structure up there that we're going to want to look at too. Did I light this earlier and just forget about it? I don't think so. Okay, well, either way, let's go ahead and light up a bunch of this and pull mobs toward us. Now that we're in the water, we'll let that guy blow up. Okay, that's cool. That was fine. Now, what I'm thinking I need to do is get onto that structure there. And the easiest and fastest way to do that is going to be to... Whoa! Thank you, a creeper, for popping me up there. That was precisely what I was hoping would happen. No, not at all. That was terrifying, and I was going to say I'm morbidly frightened, but... Okay, so can we reach there from here? That's definitely a different structure than we've seen before. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take the ladder the rest of the way up until we're at least even with where the main infrastructure starts there. Throw a torch right here. Okay, almost fell off the side. So yeah, that structure definitely very interesting. Luckily for me, when I'm interested in something, I can just use the magic of planks and or planking to travel out to it. Are there windows on that thing? Is that thing going to spew skeletons that fire into me with such arrows that might delay my hasty ingress? Is ingress the right word? Okay, those are minecarts. For a second, I was afraid those were ghast eyes. I don't know why I would think that those were ghast eyes when I can't hear ghasts. But everything is terrible pretty much forever in this game. Actually, let's go ahead and put some torches on this, because if I have to flee back out here at night, I do not want this to be full of nightmares. So, anyway, where was I? Oh, yes, we only have one plank left. Let's make it worthwhile. So, okay, there are a million spawners in here. I don't know what this room is, but I don't like it. I know that much. So, let's make sure that this room stays nicely lit. Pink wool. Okay, well, I think I should probably turn this into a mob spawner down the line. What is this doing? Is this just pumping out creatures below us here? Or what? Hold on. Are these just not activating because there's nothing around for them to activate on? Okay, well, let's just light up all this for right now. That was F1, not 1. Okay, there's one. One is the sword. Okay. Okay, so, where does that send things? Let's light up the roof of here so we have that for later as well. So there's a whole nother structure up there. Oh man, there's a whole infrastructure. Some sort of linkages over there. Huh. I mean, the fact that we've got the one pink wool says, let's just go home and be safe about this. Because everything is about to be terrifying forever. But at the same time, okay, let's fill this with light. There's more mobs here. Where does all this go? Whoa, now I'm in a cart. Wow, that was almost terrifying. Okay, so there's something over there we're going to want to explore. Does this just go all the way around here? Is this just a loop? Okay, so yeah, that's fine. You know what? This is all terrible, but it's not our problem because we've got the pink wool. And what do you do when you get a wool? You take it back to the Fleecy Monument, the Victory Monument. I should know that word. Can I jump out far enough to get into the ocean from here? Probably not yet, but let me show you a nice trick. This is a Joe Hills pro tip from me to you. Oh, I got a potato! That's going to make everything I do so much easier in terms of, like, cooking later. Because one of the problems with not having potatoes is you can't farm any. But once you have a single potato, well, then you are a little bit ahead. So now I can just fall into the water here. Great. I can just deploy this boat here. Great. And I can just head on home. And away we go. I was storming toward the Victory Monument like my name was Joe Hills. All the creepers were exploding like their guts were full of ills. Saw a zombie was a... Wow, that's a bad one. Saw a spider was beside her. No. It's really hard to write parodies of that song. And we have arrived safely here. Let's see if we can find the pink wool slot. That's purple, light gray, gray wool, pink wool. And we found that in the spawner thing in the sky with the apple pie hopes. Done. Light it up. Great. Now that we've done that, that is one less wool to worry about. Oh, look, this weed is dead. I have culled it. Now I will plant this beautiful potato in its place. That potato seems relatively unremarkable yet. Let's hit it with that a few times. Now it has turned into 2 potatoes. So we have the beginnings of a beautiful potato farm. I'm going to probably have to go through my stocks and stores of bones I've scoured and scavenged and slain for. I'm going to have to redeem them for beautiful potato tickets, which is, of course, the best type of ticket you can get. Great, so we're up to 5 potato tickets already. Great, great, great. So what I'm probably going to do is wipe out this whole farm here, actually, in the long run. But first, let's get some potatoes out of it. What I'm thinking I want to do is make this up here my primary farming platform, and replace that farm down there with an awesome little, like, fishing platform. Now, in order to make a proper fishing platform, I'm going to have to dig the, fishing part here deeper. Like this. Well, that was a terrible waste of whatever that was. I hope, whatever, we're putting potatoes in. So, if I go ahead and, now I'm just wasting time and air. That's okay. Everybody loves, like, slowly drowning to death while you dig out a deeper fishing hole. I mean, that's the best place to drown to death. Also, really, that's a hard sentence to end. There's no good place to drown to death. What would be a funny place to drown to death? Also, children's birthday parties. No, that's terrible. You see my quandary there. So, anyway, did I not... I've caught some fish in here before, but I wanted to, like, make this whole thing more beautiful and tranquil, like a wonderful koi pond. For those of you who don't know what koi are, they're kind of like if you spelled the abbreviation for the state of Colorado with a K and then added an I at the end, and then there were fish inside that you were like in charge of, and they were hard to keep alive through the winter and your cats wanted to eat them. That would be kind of what a koi pond is. So anyway, though, now I've got me a halfway decent fishing pond. I'm going to have to, like I said, dig all this out once these crops have grown. I'm not going to replant them after they do, but what I'm hoping to do is to retrieve some lily pads as well so I can make... Oh, look, it's a fish! That went in there. Yay, I got the fish back. If I throw the bobber inside of here... Oh, I think it affixed to that block. Ugh, that's unacceptable. And now it's flying. Okay, so clearly fishing is not something that is easy to do in this small a space. Now it's flying again. Really? Really, flying bobber? Why you gotta be like that, man? Okay, let's try that. Nope, that one's flying too. What about that? Is that affixed to the wall, or is that a legitimate bobber that's actually bobbing? Well, it's hard to say. Either way, the point has been made that this is a terrible place to fish. It should be replaced with a wonderful, amazing, beautiful place to fish, and it will yet be. So, anyway, I don't want to sign off here. This is my library. I want to sign off like on the roof where it's awesome and full of Batmans. Not that I'm Batman. Or, gargoyles. I'm also not the leader of the gargoyles, Xanatos' greatest enemy. You know the one. But anyway, boom, here I am, sitting on a roof in the middle of the night, like Billy Joel in the River of Dreams song, except without a river. Yeah, this one's getting away from me. It's really dark and scary out here. Luckily, I have the moon to keep me company. Hello, moon. Goodbye, everyone else. Keep adventuring.